What's going on, YouTube? Trucking Life here one more time, guys. Guys and girls and girls and guys. Yeah. The purpose of this video is, guys, that I would say 5 things that being an owner operator taught me about life and how about yourself. And it'd be a bonus at the end if you want to stick around to the end. I'll put a 6th one on here, but mainly 5 of what being an owner operator taught me, because I think when any type of things, challenges you go through life or whatever experiences you got, I believe they meant to grow you. And I ain't lying, these things I'm naming on here, boy, they grew you. If you not this type of person, you get a truck, you might have to become this type of person. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna throw, if you couple it with rail yards, I'm really gonna throw in, you gotta be that type of person. If you don't, rail yards not for the faint of heart. I don't know whoever did rail yards who's watching this video. I did it for over 11 years. Rail yards over 11 years, let me tell you, man, they ain't for the faint of heart. You throw and been on operator on top of it. Now I know some people may say, well, hey man, I've been on operator for 25 years, man. This don't apply to me. When you think back to when you first got into it, and as a matter of fact, think back to when somebody who I never came from owner operator family. I was the first person in my family to ever own a truck, to become an owner operator. Matter of fact, I was the first person in my immediate family to ever drive a truck. I didn't come from a trucking background. I don't come from trucking. So think back to them people, in case the people, just for the people in the back who say, oh, I've been driving all this long, it ain't that deep. It is that deep for somebody who ain't used to this stuff, you know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I digress. So here's the thing, guys. One thing, it teaches you how to have courage. If you're afraid to take a chances and stuff and do some stuff, it'll give you because some things that go wrong with owner operator life, whether it's your truck gotta go to a shop, whether it's some business stuff, some tax stuff, or some stuff like that. And on the normal circumstances, you would delegate. I'm out of here. Somebody else handle that. I can't handle that. Let's skip that. But when it's on you, when your name on that paperwork, when it come in the mail from the IRS, or when it's you that gotta go deal with that shop and talk to them peoples, knowing you didn't want to do it, you gotta muster some courage, man, to go on up in there. And sometimes, even when negotiating your rate, you may be shaking your voice, I don't know if they'll go for it. I don't know if I should say this. And then you realize, man, if you don't say it, you're gonna get screwed. That courage come out of somewhere, boy. Hey, look here, I want this. This is what I'm doing. All right. Don't get me wrong, you may be shaking inside, but I tell you what, on the outside, you look encouraged like a mug, boy. And it just teaches you how to become a different person. It grows you in weird ways, man. By having courage, if you never had courage, being an operator, you're gonna have to have courage to do things you never thought you would do. What the heck? They brought it here like this, literally, the doors. They put a. Hey guys, hey man, If I get it like this, if I keep it like this, I can get it to the repair shop. But if it's open like it was with this stuff right here, I'm gonna get pulled. I know I am. They tried though with this. I guess they figure they doing something with that. Gotta try to get this thing secured if I'm able to pull out with it. So I'm finna finish hooking to it. I might be able to get it secured because I noticed this right here is kind of down. So if I find a way, if I could bungee this probably to that. If I kind of keep it kind of secured a little bit, well, what I might do, I might just pull it back, run the bungee from here, run a bungee from here around this one and just make it super tight so that it kind of stay, this gap is kind of closed. Because I'll probably redo this right here. I don't know what this is about. This right here is no good for, what is that? This right here, I don't know. They tried with the bungee cord thing, but epic failure. Epic failure. The door was open. I don't know how I'm surprised they even got it here. And how they put a seal on it? They tried to trick the rail yard or something, put a seal. Anyway, all right guys, stay tuned. So our YouTube, same trailer, but now look at it. So I get a look at it. Look. A lot better, more secured. I just took this off here because before it was going from here to go over here. Wasn't too secure, so now I made it real tight. So now the door won't fly open, you know what I'm saying, secured. Number 2, it teaches you how to be comfortable in uncertainty. Now, if you one of the type of people who like a routine, you know, you like a thing done a certain way, don't get me wrong, after a while, you kind of could coast it like that. But when you first starting off, you trying to figure it out. When you first become an owner operator, you ain't got no shop you deal with all the time. You ain't got no regulars. You ain't got no customers probably. You trying to figure out how to work with this company. It's uncertainty, man. You don't know what's going to happen. And you just get out there, you got to keep on going, and you got to just embrace the uncertainty because you don't know what's going to happen. It's been times, guys, real quick. I like sharing stories. You guys already know. You follow my videos, you already know that. I like sharing stories. So I want you guys I want this to bring it home so you guys understand that I'm not just blowing smoke. Uncertainty look like this sometimes. Sometimes you work all day. I mean, one day I had this long day. This day was just one of them. It just, you had them days with stuff, everything that could go wrong, it do, but yet you still tough it out. You trying to just rough it out. You trying to make something of the day. So anyway, and usually I've learned when days start going too bad, I call it one. Cause if you force days like that, a lot of times it get a lot worse. And you like, man, I should have called it earlier, but I was trying to persevere. Which will bring me to another point on here. Sometimes you can't persevere through some things, but some things you could. But I get to that when I get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I worked this long day. The day going sour. It's going sour. I'm trying to rough it out. And I'm like, I was out there literally 15, 16 hours. And I made like $200. This is no exaggeration. No exaggeration. What could go wrong went wrong. I'm finna go home. I'm finna just relax, man. Get my mind right. Try to reboot for the next day because I know I got to do it all over again. Why my truck break down on the way home? Man, your boy broke down last night. Rolling hard on the highway. I don't know, man.
Because I'm in here, your light come on, though. It's
no,
like,
try to start it up, bro. Try to start it up. You gotta press the button. Guys, listen to this. What is that noise? You gotta press that button up there, the backup alarm. It's on the dashboard. You gotta push that and turn the key at the same time. Man, that train loud. All right, go ahead. Press the backup alarm on the dashboard. The backup. Come here for a second, bro. Yeah, hold this right here. Hold it down there, man. Hold it down there. It's live right now, so hold it right there. Now, me going through that long day of crap, I'm on the way home, the truck break down. Now I'm on the side of the road trying to fix my truck. I had a long, bad day. It's uncertainty, man. You don't know what's going to happen with that truck. You don't know. You can park it that night, and the next day come in, all type of lights on the dashboard on. You're like, man, what happened between last night and now? What happened in 10 hours? What happened? Uncertainty. So, YouTube, let's check out this box, man. It's good. Before I start fixing on stuff, want to make sure stuff is working, you know, make sure it's working for even rolling or fixing. Even though I stay with tandems and all that stuff, still want to make sure the box ain't got no problems. Then the obvious problems I see, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see nothing up here. All right, heck is that? Here's the problem, see right here? There's a hole at the bottom. Now, this is light work. I can't even, man, what the heck is this? Man, what the heck is this? What the heck is that? Man, I hope they don't belong on the trailer, you know what I'm saying? Now, I can either do this from the outside or from the inside, right here, but, you know what I'm saying? It's a little dust on the inside. I'm gonna do it from the outside, guys. I got patches up from the outside or inside, you know, but I'm gonna do it from the outside. You know, it's a lot better. So let me get down, do it from the outside. You know what, man? I'm finna do it from the inside, man. Skip that. So look at that, boy. That look clean, that boy. Look at that. Woo. So it teaches you how to be uncomfortable. It teaches you how to be comfortable in uncertainty, because that's what you're gonna have a lot of that. I mentioned this a minute ago. Number 3 is perseverance. Along with the uncertainty, you gotta persevere. Right here. Took my lights, man. See? I gotta find out which one's the turn signal. Because both of them was in, so I gotta find out which one the turn signal, which one not. So, I got my lights on right here. I'm gonna plug up one of them just to make sure. Because it's kind of hard to tell. Let me see. This should be it right here. All right, come on, man. All right, there we go. It worked. So now, better put these in real quick. And they're making a lot of noise over there, boy. All right, they put my rubber garments in real quick. Let's swap out my lights. I'm only missing one light. You got to keep marching through, man, knowing that you don't know what's going to happen, man. You got to keep marching through, man. Perseverance is when your truck broke down the night before. Remember that story? And you limped it home and you knew you got to deal with it the next day. Now you got to persevere. Get up, knowing you don't want to deal with it. Real quick, guys. Now, me, my mind, I'm telling you guys, my mind think crazy at times. I'm telling you, I've been through a lot. Especially when on operator, I've really been through a lot. I was thinking in my mind, like, please overnight, let the truck fix itself. I come to work and it's fixed. Hey, man. You hope the truck fixes itself. Like, man, maybe the truck is working on itself while I'm asleep. And I go to the truck and it's fixed. That ain't gonna happen. If your truck jacked up last night's gonna be jacked up in the morning. You gotta persevere. You gotta get up knowing you don't feel like going to deal with that. You don't feel like you don't know what's gonna happen with the pricing or the other getting it fixed. You don't know what's wrong with it. You trying to figure it out. And you gotta still get up and just march through. And mind you, this just trucking stuff. This ain't talking about personal stuff at the crib. Bills piling up, old lady, old dude acting crazy. Ain't talking about that. Family members getting in there. This ain't talking about none of that. Number 4, it teaches you how to adaptability. You gotta be able to adapt. Being an owner-operator teaches you how to, if this company not working out too much for you, you gotta be able to adapt and pivot. You gotta keep on going. It teaches you how to make decisions on the fly. You may have had a plan to do this type of run today, but they didn't have it or canceled. Now you gotta go to your trick bag in your mind and try to figure out how could you get creative and adapt and make some changes to make this day profitable. I have something right here. I'm gonna throw this in the video. I don't know if I'm gonna throw this in, but I'm gonna put it in some video because I want you guys to think. I think I did a video talking about how you gotta be an independent thinker. And I have some moves I gotta get. The video ain't gonna be about this, but I want to show you guys that you got to make the best decision that fits your situation better, because nobody gonna do this for you. I had got a call. My original work for today, I was supposed to go from here to down here. Where is it at? I don't know. Right here. I'm supposed to go from there to there, from here, up here, back down here, back to up here, right? But they was like, hey, since you're going down here, we got a load here, you can stop by here, pick this up, take it down there. So all this is traffic up in here, so you gotta make sure this count. So then I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. I'll just go here, then go here, instead of me taking, instead of me going from right here all the way down here. But you know, I wasted this time, I'm not getting paid for that. So if I get paid to go that way, that makes sense. They call like, hey, we got a load come from here back to here. Do you want that too? Now imagine the time my dad is. If I don't do this right, I'm gonna eat a lot of traffic up in here. So kill a lot of this time if I even get out this way. Imagine I still gotta go down here, back and forth here twice. So what I told them was, I'll take it. So now instead of me coming from here to here, then go there, since they got a load going back here anyway, I'm gonna drive back to here, get the load going here, get this load going here, then get this load going out that way. Versus me going here, going back to here, going back to there, they got a deadhead back down here to go up there. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta make sense. Because it may not go the way you may think it may go. You gotta get creative with the dispatch sometimes. Hey man, I know I had this load, but it canceled. Hey man, do you have 2 of these over here? I remember I did this load before, man. Do y'all have any loads on the load board? Hey, run me off 5 or 6 loads what you got, man. Whatever you got on there, and let me just see which one is kind of decent for me to take. You gotta be able to adapt, man. You can't say, they say, oh, the load you got canceled today. Oh, okay, and you just go home. No. Now imagine, when I'm speaking to this man, I'm speaking to somebody who leased on with a carrier. I'm not speaking to people who got their own authority. So people may say, well, what are you talking about? I don't have them options. Well, if you got a dispatcher, sometimes you gotta adapt and say, man, look here. And then once you do all that and there's nothing else left, then okay, cool, it's whatever. I tried my best, man, it ain't working out. I'm gonna take an L for the day, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to adapt. You have to be able to adapt. You gotta be able to, while you working, truck may have problems. You gotta decide in your mind, could the truck get through the day of working, or do I call it off right now and go to a shop? Or could I work the rest of this week? Or could I just have to go in right now to the shop? And you gotta do this on the fly, because you be out there working, imagine, your work truck is your work. So if that truck is acting crazy during the day while you're working, and it will happen, I can't count the days I'm over there fixing something between customers. I'm at a customer, and I'm trying to. I ask them, hey, how long it's gonna be before y'all give me loaded or whatever? While they in there doing that, I'm up under the truck in the only lot in they door getting loaded, fixing something. I'm trying to get it fixed before I'm loaded, so I can get the rolling. I had to adapt. That wasn't my mindset to go there to do that. You can't do that. You gonna have problems, but you gotta learn how to be. It teaches you how to be able to adapt, have adaptability. You gotta be able to have that. If you don't, if you're too rigid, man, it's like what's some trees that when they blow and they don't bend and they break, but the ones that do bend with the wind, they last a lot longer. I don't know. I think somewhere where they have a lot of hurricanes at some trees. You gotta be one of them trees. You gotta be able to adapt and bend and move around, bounce all over crazy stuff. Because if you don't, you gonna be messed up, man. You messed up in the game. Another one teaches you how to have confidence. I think it's number 5. This teaches you how to have confidence. If you don't have confidence before you become owner operator, it's gonna teach you how to have confidence. You have to have confidence by going talking to your. Again, somebody that leased onto a carrier. Going and talking to some people, hey man, you might be shaking inside, like man, they might say no, they might feel some kind of way. But outside, you confident, you're like, nah man, I need that. I ain't running this for no less than this, man. What you got? I ain't running this for no less than this, man. What you got? Me, you got anything else better than this, man? In your mind, you think like, man, they ain't going for this. I know they ain't going for this. But outside, you like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Run that, man. And I ain't saying all arrogantly like some of these other, I would say these guys who want that sweet work. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about like you trying to just, man, make it make some sense. But it teaches you confidence, man. It gives you some confidence that you didn't think you had inside of you, man. If you a person that lack confidence, you come on operator, all it gives you some confidence. Because you got to have the confidence now. When you going to talk to them shops, you going there talking about, I don't know what's going on with my truck. I just don't, unless you cool with the shop and you know the mechanic real good. But if you don't know them like that, don't go in there talking like that. Boy, you'll come out with a jacked up truck and a high maintenance bill, high cost bill. You got to go in there with some fake confidence. But faking it enough, you eventually get some real confidence. You realize they listening to me. These people actually listening to me. You mean you talking here in the shop like they're like, yeah, sir, but we did. Oh, they well, how you try changing that right there? Let us do our job. I said, I am, but I'm gonna make sure it's cost effective for me. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Sound confident already? Don't sound confident, baby. Anyway, you build confidence. All right, here's the bonus one, guys. Number 6, in case you guys stuck around for this. This is it. It teaches you how to make decisions. Do I make a decision of when the truck break down? Do I call it? Do I make a decision? Do I take the L for the day on these loads because they not paying good enough, or do I go ahead and run? Make the decision of, if the weather too bad, should I do this or should I not do this? Should I file my taxes now, or should I wait till I file an extension? You're gonna make some decisions, boy. You would think like, man, this stuff seems so simple, common knowledge to people. But I'm telling you guys, it's not common knowledge, man. And like I said, this stuff right here, if you don't have it, if you don't have all of them, you'll have them by the time you get out of it. Or if you're still in it, you'll gain it. Because if you don't, you'll get messed around, man. That's what it boils down to. And I know a lot of people probably looking at the video like, man, I'm just talking about trucking, man, owner operator, all trucking stuff. It is talking about trucking stuff. This is stuff that people don't talk about. You gotta have this stuff. Like, if you don't have none of this stuff on here, if you ain't learning this stuff, I don't care how much you try to burn up and down the road, you're gonna be out of business because people go screw you over. You gotta know the business side of things. I'm a realist, man. I get all that stuff matter too, but if you don't have this stuff right here, this basic stuff I'm talking about, like all my videos, I'm trying to really help people get up out of jams, man. Like, this is not common knowledge. And don't let these YouTube streets fool you guys. Some of these people is not business minded. Some is, some are. But some of them not. And they tricking people, they telling people how good it is, what they got going on, and this, that, other. Man, look at here. This is the basics you need. This is the foundation, what you need right here. What I'm giving you is foundational. You can build any business off this foundation. Because if you don't have that stuff, man, you're going to be out of business. I don't care what business you in. And I'm going to do a video too. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I had a saying. For all you new guys who just tuning into me, shout out to all y'all and all my old subscribers, shout out to you guys too. But I had a saying. I'm not just a truck driver. I'm a person that drive a truck, and I'm gonna explain that. And maybe this will make maybe my videos will make more sense. Cause if you go back and look at my other videos, like when we doing real yard stuff and all that type of stuff, if you look at the videos, you probably think, man, this guy really die-hard trucker. I'm not. I'm just a dude. I'm just from the land to make it happen. If you don't make it happen, it ain't gonna happen. That's just the land I'm from. That's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like, oh, he's a die-hard trucker. I'm not. I just learn. If I'm in the craft, I'm gonna learn to the best of my ability. But I'm not a die-hard trucker, man. Anyway, all right, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.